This is to introduce you our LLM Master's Program in Asian Economic Integration Law. I am Tamio Nakamura, the course director of this program. I will explain 3 points in this order. First, I will briefly state the educational objectives and distinctive features of our program. Secondly, I will explain the general theme that cuts across our various courses in the program. Thirdly, I will point out what we think the major merits to study with us. Our program started in 2018. This program, as an advanced legal education, aims to analyze public and private legal issues arising from Asian economic developments in the light of globalization. The LLM program has distinct features. A. It deals squarely with contemporary Asian law issues of significance. B. It is an intensive course. It lasts only for a year, as compared to 2 years study for standard masters. C. It is practical as well as academic. Our program is constructed systematically. There are 2 general themes courses as overarching courses, then various courses in specific legal fields from business to criminal or international law follow. They constitute, as it were, a constellation around the general theme. D. The program would work as a recurrent educational program as well as a 1-year graduate education. Thus, we welcome practicing lawyers, business professionals, public officials, and other people with working experience who have sufficient understanding of law. Needless to say, we also welcome young graduate students who aspire to become professionals with advanced legal knowledge. Since this is a master's degree program, students are expected to write a research paper on their own topic as well. We expect a paper between 5,000 words and 12,000 words. I must stress that our LLM program is a 1-year intensive course. Should you fail to finish it within a year, under current academic rule, you could extend for another year, but not any further. 2 years enrollment is the maximum. Now, I would like to explain the general theme of our LLM program next. In a word, it is to identify and analyze public and private legal issues arising from Asian economic developments in the light of globalization. Traditionally, social regulation by law is done by public law and by private law. We adopt the traditional legal framework as a starting point of analysis. Thus, we offer 2 general theme courses, one with a public law approach and the other with a private law approach. These general theme courses are mandatory in nature, but selectable. You can either choose one of them or both of them. That's up to you. A public law approach to the general theme is pursued in a course called Comparative Law of Regional Integration, shortened as Comparative Regionalism course. States could respond to international regulatory issues arising from globalization in various ways. It may react individually or in a coordinated way at some international organizations to make a multilateral international agreement. Those responses will be discussed in our optional courses on international law. what we especially offer in the general theme course is a legal comparison of macro-regional legal responses by group of states. That is the comparative regionalism course. In Europe, you have the European Union as a response, and in Asian context, we have various types of responses, including ASEAN, Association of Southeast Asian Nations, and various bilateral or mega FTAs, including the so-called CPTPP, Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership, or RCEP, Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. We compare those macro-regional responses systematically. We also carry out some case studies, including transboundary environmental regulation or approximation of trade rules. Focusing on Asian context in this respect is very important because it is this region that embraces both developed and developing economies. Every transboundary legal issue or the response to those issues involve, therefore, a fine balancing of varieties of interest of the North and the South. Now, a private law approach to the general theme is discussed in legal regulation of global and macro-regional markets, shortened as Global Law course. This course focuses on private actors' responses to transboundary regulatory issues of public concern, such as human rights protection in global supply chains of products. Nowadays, many goods are produced by global, long, and layered supply chains. Raw materials are produced in country A, processed in country B, assembled in country C, then shipped to various markets in the world. Suppose now that at some point in the supply chain, suppliers in country A violate labor standards set by country A's public law. And also suppose that the enforcement of those standards by the country A's public authority is ineffective. Now, a problem arises. Generally speaking, global brands that have such problematic supply chains would be criticized as unethical traders if they are indifferent to such suppliers' illegal business practices in country A. How can the brands uphold their reputation by securing strict compliance of regulatory standards by the suppliers in country A? Can private parties fill the gap of ineffective public law enforcement in that country at all? By contractual obligations? Or by establishing alternative private enforcement system? Those are the issues we are going to discuss in the course. East and Southeast Asia is a suitable region for this topic because it has upstream and downstream suppliers and also final markets in the region. Finally, I'd like to say a few words about the merits of studying this LLM program at Waseda. As I have explained, the program offers you an opportunity to study contemporary significant legal issues arising from globalization in Asian region. Our program is unique in focusing on that theme. No similar program is offered at present anywhere else, nor as systematic as ours. The course is theoretical and practical. It offers broader point of view onto our contemporary legal issues, and also it offers practical knowledge and method of legal analysis of major issues as well. Besides, we offer research paper related courses. We do take care much about every LLM student to finish successfully their research papers in a year. You can pick up various specific subjects under the general theme, as you see on the screen now. The general theme at the top, and then the guide courses of research papers follow, and then various subjects from Japanese law-related subjects, Asian region law subjects, and international law-related subjects. All cover both private and public law. Last but not least, we have great variety of students every year in terms of nationality, professional experience, and academic background. Our class size is generally small, so you can engage in friendly and lively discussion in every course.
Hello, my name is Mariko Kawano. I'm a professor of public international law here at Waseda University Faculty of Law. Firstly, I'd like to express my most sincere gratitude for your interest in our LLM program in the Graduate School of Law. Our program is very special because we are focusing on the legal issues of Asia-Pacific region. I'm very happy to see so many students from all over the world, and since the establishment of our program, those students have formulated a very good community for study and discussion. And in fact, I have been enjoying teaching those students very much. I hope I can see you at Waseda next academic year. Thank you for your interest.
Hello, my name is Christoph Rademacher, and I'm a professor for intellectual property law at Waseda University. I'm originally from Germany, but I have been a student and a scholar and a lawyer and a professor in Japan for many years, and life and work in Tokyo has been a great experience for me. I've been part of the leadership program of the Waseda LL.M program since its start in 2018, and I believe we've built a really nice program over the years, which I would encourage you to consider applying for. The Waseda LL.M program has evolved into arguably the most competitive English language-based law degree program in Japan. And I'm very proud, and I feel it is really a rewarding experience for myself to be part of this program and to work with the wonderful cohort of students that we are receiving every year.
For further information, please consult our webpage or the QR code as you see now. Thank you for your attention. We look forward to your application and hopefully meeting you in the next academic year at Waseda.